Shut up and sit down.
Common Sense New Hampshire. Live, raw, and unedited. Call 603-217-5400. We want to hear from you. I'm the voice of Common Sense New Hampshire, the boss lady, Erin D. And now your hosts, Bernie D., Kimber, and Mad Mike.
Good afternoon, New Hampshire, and welcome to another episode of Common Sense New Hampshire. Our phone number is 603-217-5400. So good afternoon, ladies.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
Mike is either at the clinic getting
Rabies.
getting
shots?
some kind of shots. I don't know. Either that or he's got a groin pull or something, or
He fucked up his back. I don't know.
Yeah.
What will you do it, Mike?
Yeah. He's probably doing those gymnastics that he thought he could do. Mike
I'm
is not.
free!
Yeah. He freed Willie, and then all of a sudden he's got back problems. That's what you get for not being here. Okay? Mm-hmm. But anyway, Kimber's here, and Erin.
You're supposed to ease into it, Mike.
Yeah. He doesn't know how to do that. Are you kidding? We're talking about Mike. There's no. You can't do that with that guy. But anyway, Kimber's here. Erin D., the boss lady, the voice of Common Sense New Hampshire, is here, and my name is
Do you
Bernie.
feel weird having to do that by yourself?
That's all right. I got this.
Solo.
That's
Solo
okay.
today.
But I have you beautiful ladies. Once again, thank you very much. So just want to make an announcement about some programming notes here. We will not have a Common Sense New Hampshire show next Sunday. Next Sunday is St. Patrick's Day. We tried to fit it in. There's no way. Saturday is just, the day before, the night before is going to be really busy because it is a Saturday night, so there's going to be a lot of celebrating Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then Monday is just a day to recover. I don't think there's going to be a lot of people going to work on Monday. It's like Super Bowl Sunday, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It is. I'm fortunate to already have Mondays off anyway, so that worked out perfect. But yeah, a lot of people are not going to be going to work on Monday.
I don't think so.
I have the Irish flu.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's called. The day after St. Patty's Day, it's called the Irish flu.
The Irish flu?
They should just, they should just make it a holiday.
Yeah, make it a two-day holiday. That St. Patty's Day and the day
Well,
after.
no, don't even make St. Patty's Day because then if St. Patty's Day is an actual holiday, forget it. We'd be so screwed if it was. Just make Monday Recovery Day.
Well, they've already said. I think it was, if I remember about a month and a half ago. No, not even a month ago, literally, because obviously Super Bowl Sunday is always usually around my birthday weekend, and they said 29% of the U.S. population calls in sick the day after Super Bowl Sunday. So just imagine what St. Patrick's Day is going to be like.
Yeah.
So employers out there, I'm giving you the warning right now. There's going to be a lot of people that are not going to be showing up to work.
Nope.
I should call in my boss and let him know now. No, I'm just kidding. I am the boss. All right. Once again, our phone number is 603.
You would have to call HR.
No, I don't. I don't have to do crap. I just call myself and go, you're not
Actually,
coming in.
you'd have to call Stevie and tell her.
Yeah, I know, right?
Stevie, I'm not coming in today.
My office manager.
Office manager.
Oh, she's getting territorial now. Once again, let me give you the phone number. 603-217-5400 is our phone number. Our social media apps are up. If you want to message Erin or Kim and me, you can find up DJ Bernie D, or you can message CommonSense NH on Facebook. Tweet us as well. We got it all going on. So, and then if you're listening on Spreaker.com, we also have a chat area there too. So we're looking for messages there. So,
shout out to Tim Malley of
Oh, yeah.
Malley Electric.
As a matter of fact, we get these demographics and we get the statistics.
We found out who one of our Hudson listeners was.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And well,
Fabulous.
one of them anyway. We have people listening to the show from everywhere. I mean, there's Amsterdam and Netherlands and Russia, and it's really weird. We have people in Virginia. Yes, we know whoever you are. We have people in the Boston area, and then we also found out that some of our percentage listeners are coming from Hudson. So we found out that. We have a few listeners, and we found out a couple who those individuals are.
Oh, that's
so
neat.
we want to say thank you for listening to the show. Thank you. I'm trying to remember who else. It was Ashburnham, Virginia, Hudson, Boston,
Nashua, Manchester.
Manchester, and then there was like some other.
There's always the Netherlands.
The Netherlands. I don't know.
So we
There's-
should, whoever you are
Whoever
in
you are from
Netherlands,
Netherlands, we
you
want to
gotta
say
call
thank
in.
you.
You got to call in sometime.
Yeah, we want to find out what makes what. We're interested why you're listening to the show. I mean, you're literally, on the other side of the world, and we want to say thank you for that. So, should we get into it? Big topic, or do we want to wait?
Let's go for it.
All right. So one of the biggest topics for the last week and a half, and as a matter of fact, I knew her. I knew Tanya Hall. Did I know her intimately? Was she one of my best friends? No, but I did. She used to come into McGarvis all the time with some great friends of mine, and you would see her, big smiling face. Always, she was a joy. Just being around people. She was a wonderful person. And this tragedy that just happened. I'm going to expose a few things here. As a matter of fact, all right. So we do have Kara. Hopefully, Kara Cologne or Kara Colon. I'm not sure how you pronounce the last name. Please forgive me, Kara. She said that she'd be calling into the show. Now, Kara is the ex-girlfriend to Jeremy Winslow. Is that right? Did I say that right?
Yep.
And all right, so just to give you a brief synopsis, this is like one of the hottest stories that's going on in New Hampshire right now. There was a shooting that happened in Manchester. They caught the individual, Justin Mora, who actually, come to find out, the whole situation started at a club. And I'm going to talk about the Club ManchVegas. I'm going to expose you because there are certain things that you said on Facebook that pissed me off, and I'm going to give you my opinion. By the way, I just want to let you guys know we're going to do a disclaimer, just like all the other podcasts and radio shows, that the opinions and views and expressions of the individuals of the host doesn't necessarily reflect the show itself. So we want to make sure that the disclaimer and everything. So these are my opinions and my views. There were certain things that were said on Facebook from Club ManchVegas that just really irked me. And there were some other things that also irked me from other individuals on Facebook as well. So let's take a step back here. There was an incident that happened at Club ManchVegas. Club ManchVegas, take ownership, okay? Because it started at your club. It didn't happen inside your club. Yes, we do know that. But the incident actually happened in your club. So there was a bump. There was an accidental bump. Jeremy and Tanya left the establishment, went to their vehicle, and I believe he drives a Jeep, if I remember correctly the story. Mm-hmm. And so there was an incident outside in the parking lot where a shot occurred, and come to find out that Justin Mora was actually shooting at Jeremy and not at Tanya. Tanya was just literally at the wrong place at the wrong time. She just got in the way and what have you. I guess there, from what I've been reading and from other people, there's some history between Justin and Jeremy, and I heard that he belongs into some sort of organization. I'll call it an organization because I don't want to mention things from that perspective. Just out of respect.
They took. I'm on Club ManchVegas's website. They took down all their stuff.
Oh, isn't that funny how they took everything down?
They took everything down.
The one thing that pissed me off the one thing that pissed me off, instead of saying, listen, there was an incident that happened in our area. My apologies, and sincere condolences to Tanya Hall. Instead of saying something like that, they actually took the position going, it didn't happen in our club. We're the safest club in the world. Blah blah blah. You know what? Let me tell you one thing right now.
We had nothing to do with it.
We had nothing to do with it. Let me tell you one thing right now. Stop lying, because it happened in your club. The incident happened in your club. Yes. You know what? Incidents like that can happen anywhere. No one was expecting, no one was expecting 9/11 to happen in New York City. No one was expecting that to happen in the Twin Towers. No one was, the Oklahoma City bombing, no one was expecting to happen in that building, and a child care center was involved. There is no such thing as the safest place in the world. The safest place in the world, I would have to say, is the basement of the White House, where the president is pretty basically secured. This can happen anywhere. So, Club ManchVegas, for you to say that you are the safest place in Manchester is a crock of shit. Don't ever say that, because there is no such thing as the safest place in the world. Now, can you say that you take your security measures and you try to keep people safe in your establishment? Absolutely. Say that. But you know what? They're just certain things, because, again, this can happen anywhere. You see stupid shit that happens everywhere in the world. You hear altercations at McDonald's. You hear altercations at Denny's, at a child care center, and at malls for other things. Then we have school shootings, and then you also have concerts like in Las Vegas that no one was expecting for an incident like that to occur. So I just want to say my piece about that. So don't come to us with stupid shit like that. Say your piece, do your condolences, and move on. And it's pretty funny, because Aaron said that everything that was posted week and a half ago about the incident has been taken off their page. So again, I just want to expose that. Ladies, what do you think?
It's a tragedy. It was a senseless tragedy, what happened. It's interesting how this story has really unfolded, and how it's kind of gripped the community. Like, that's all anybody that I've known in my workspace, outside of workspace, has been talking about, is this incident since it happened. And a lot has happened since this incident. The original story that came out about this incident, now the backstory about the boyfriend, history, other people that's been involved. It's kind of it's I don't want to say it's crazy. It's overwhelming. There's a lot. There's a lot going on with this story.
So here's the thing. We actually just told you about what actually the incident that happened that night, which was March 3rd. It was last weekend.
Saturday night. Yeah.
It was last weekend. And then all of a sudden, Jeremy Winslow is talking to reporters and talking to to news sources, and how wonderful Tanya was, and this, that, and the other thing. Okay, granted, I'll give you that. But Jeremy is not a saint. As a matter of fact, if you go to CommonSense New Hampshire, we actually have his arraignment that happened literally days ago. There's 2 videos. There's part 1 and part 2. Come to find out that he's been involved in so many domestic abuse incidences. He has a warrant in a few states. Arizona's looking for him, and he's got a rap sheet that's, a mile long. One of the things that he said in court, as I was watching the video, and he goes, I'm trying to change my life, and these things happen. Just, what? Things happen in life. I will give you this, but you were just involved in a recent incident that happened days ago, and then come to find out that he's been in these relationships that deal with domestic violence. This guy is dangerous.
Over and over and over
Over
again.
and over and over again. Who knows how many other girlfriends